If you spend your life stuck in the cycle of caring what everyone else thinks, you will never ever be happy. And I'm gonna use a real life example of someone. I was hanging out with a friend recently, maybe a couple months back, and it was hot as balls outside. It was hot as balls, like 90 degrees Fahrenheit. He's got on sweatpants and a hoodie, all black. And I'm like, are you insane? And it was also Ramadan, so he was fasting. He's a Muslim guy. And I was like, what on earth are you doing right now? Like, it's so hot, you can't drink water. I'm like, take that hoodie off. And he's like, I can't. And he kind of goes like, this shows the shirt underneath. And it was like a tie-dye shirt, but at first I didn't realize. So I was like, ooh, it's like stained. He was like, no, it's not stained. I'm like, what's wrong with it? He's like, it's cooked. I'm like, what? Turns out the fit wasn't fitting, if he took the jacket off, because it was like a mid-ass shirt. And this was like another example of like, he cared so much about all these random people at the mall thinking that he looked clean, and like he's one of those like super nonchalant dudes, can't have like some crazy fit, just wearing black all the time, some calm but clean. And like, don't get me wrong, he looked clean, but also like, you also look kind of dumb, whenever you're wearing all that clothes and it's like hot as balls outside. And this is one example of how this dude was doing things that objectively were harmful to him or made him unhappy to make other people happy. And I guess the biggest problem with this dude is that he completely projects everything. So, for example, we were like catching up, right? And I'm wearing a Gymshark. I'm always wearing a Gymshark. You can kind of see my chest like that, right? He sees my chest, he's like, ugh, that's disgusting. Like, ugh, I would never want to lift and get that big. But like, the first thing he says, like, damn, you got way bigger. I was like, and it was an insult from his point of view, but for me, it was a compliment. And I still love this dude, like we grew up together and whatnot, but that is definitely one thing about him. He absolutely is like very rude, insults everyone, goes way over the top. We recently had a little reunion, high school reunion thing, where we made a giant group chat. I got added to it. It was people from our high school that was like from pre-COVID. And we were all on FaceTime, and he was kind of going crazy, roasting some of the people, going way too far, just being a complete asshole to everyone, cutting off everyone, interrupting. And I was like, you're insecure. Just to add a little more context as well, this dude, like, he has a picture of this specific celebrity who plays a sport, a sports celebrity, and he like always is looking at this picture and he's trying to become this guy, and he's like, if I can just get my hair perfectly like this, if I can just get like my jawline perfectly like this, and he's basically like starving himself to look just like that guy, to have that clean jawline. But he's not lifting weights, obviously like, professional athletes are going to be super lean, but they also have a crap ton of muscle, and like he has clean tattoos and whatnot. And this dude is okay, so another example, this dude like completely, like I remember one day, like less than a year, he was completely clowning my hair, talking about how ugly it is, this and that, like being completely rude about it, right? Just for me to find out that he has pictures of this celebrity that he's trying to completely copy and get his hair exactly like, and he's super insecure about it. He's always covering it up if it's not absolutely perfect, and he's super obsessed with it. For what? To like make other people think he looks cool. And of course the issue here is he's unhappy because he's trying to be absolutely perfect, and he cares what other people think too much, but also he projects it, right? He was like making fun of me, like, and being an asshole about it, right? And I've seen him do the same thing with like someone else, where he was like calling some other dude fat or something, and the dude was not fat really. Just for me to find out this dude is like starving himself to try to, and he's already like really skinny now, like. And I've been there before, where like I had like a diet where I was not eating enough food back when I was in high school. So like I ended up getting skinny, but I lost all of my muscles. So I was like built like a girl at one point. And he's doing the same thing. This dude is like, he weighs like 160 right now, but he looks like he weighs 130, and it's still not enough. He's like, the jawline's not perfect. He's always looking in the mirror, like talking about the jawline, this and that, he pulls up the picture of the professional athlete, trying to be exactly like that person. And it's a never-winning battle that he's got himself into. I mean, what is the end goal, right? I feel like whenever you're comparing yourself to a professional athlete like that, like there is no point where he's gonna achieve that or be happy. It's like a never-ending goal. I guess that's definitely another good point. Like, don't be comparing yourself to others. Compare yourself to yourself and be the better version of a past self. And look at the old pictures of you instead of looking at pictures of someone else. Ooh, flat tire. That's a bad day. I guess something I would definitely take from this is like, don't take it to heart if someone's being a complete asshole to you, being rude. Whenever he's like being rude, I always like start to like smirk, smile, because I know it's coming from his insecurities. And I've seen time and time again, whenever he's making fun of someone for some BS, that's pretty low, I rock with that. Whenever he's making fun of someone for their BS, it's always something that he's insecure about, and he doesn't realize it. And that's the funny part too. So I wouldn't let that bother you because it's really not that deep. And at the end of the day, like, you win because who's happier, you or him, right? Because he's super miserable about all this stuff that like does not matter. So he's never gonna be truly happy, right? Because you know what I mean? Another thing, y'all should definitely go on walks, bro. This is like the best thing ever. Like, get some fresh air, spend some time outside. Like, life will treat you so much better whenever you're outside, man. It's like, it's how you're meant to be, bro. I don't even live here. I'm just like walking, enjoying the weather. It's so beautiful.